Okay, so this is a pretty complicated video to talk about, and it's about creating a slide in Nearpod. Now, I want to start off by telling you that in 2 weeks, I believe, week 6, I'm going to show you how to design your own Nearpods. This is going to be a little bit of flirting with that, okay? And there are difficult ways to do it, inefficient ways to do it, and then there's an awesome, awesome way to do it. So I'm just going to jump in. So we are looking at remember that activities Nearpod that I created? I just changed the name of it to content. We're going to pretend like we're adding a slide. And this week, we're going to be focusing on this add content section. Last week, we looked at add activity. Okay, so adding content. So the very first tool is adding a slide. And when you click on that, you have this feature where you can actually design a slide in Nearpod. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that Nearpod will be the first to admit that they are not a design tool. Nearpod is not meant to be used to design awesome slides. But this feature is here in the event that you would have to design a really quick slide, use the on-the-fly tool, but they're ugly. I mean, you don't get a whole lot of themes. They're just not pretty. I mean, that's all you get. And I'm telling you, I have heard the creators of Nearpod say, we are not a design tool. Nonetheless, you can throw these kinds of slides up into Nearpod and they work fine. You can upload files to them. You can add titles, add little bits of words. They're just not that great. You can add backgrounds to them. They're just not that great. What people primarily do when they are designing slides in Nearpod, and this is kind of flirting with our future weeks worth of stuff, but if you've got PowerPoints that you want to use and turn them into Nearpods, can do. You can open up a PowerPoint, make sure the slides are the way you want them, and then download those PowerPoint slides as images. And then all you have to do is just drag those images into that Nearpod screen that we were just on, where you add an activity. You just drag them, and you'll see your slides populate. And I'm going to show you that in another week. But you can do that. One of the ways that I add slides to Nearpod is I'll upload files. And if you've downloaded those PowerPoint slides, you can upload them right here because you're going to download them to your downloads folder on your computer, and you can upload them right here, or you can drag them. Doesn't matter. I use Canva a lot. I used to. I'll say that. Now there's an even better way, and oh my gosh, it's so much better. But I used to use Canva, and this is Canva is actually free to teachers now, the pro version, but you have to be approved, and I've been waiting for approval forever. But these are a lot of the slides that I've designed in Canva, and you can see, like, more specifically, this is a Nearpod that I did the design work in Canva for a science activity called Polar Detectives that had students using ice core samples to look at past climate events. So, I mean, these are some of the slides that I designed in Canva. These are slides that I designed for some stuff about Lake Erie. So you can add a really cheesy slide. Another way to do it, and I'm just going to show you that right now. You can use Google Slides to do this. There is a better way using Google Slides, but you can literally, here's a slide I created to demo this. You can say File, download as, and I always download them as PNG images, and that'll just take it right to your download slideshow 1 PNG. Then when you go back to that, you can say upload a file, and see, it's going to be in my downloads, so it's right there. And so I add that in, and it's going to take a second, and then just say save and exit, and change lesson theme. Sure, whatever. It might change that to that purple theme that I had created, but whatever. I could have said no to that. Yeah. So there it is. I totally would not design slides that way. It's going to get so much better, but I wanted to show you the add a slide feature. So that's that one.